This video is sponsored by the Patreons. Cheers Patreons for supporting the channel. The top tiers even get included in some games, like this one. RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 is one of the best games ever made. It was released 20 years ago and still looks pretty decent. The music is so nostalgic. And the most impressive thing about this game, it was produced by just a single person. Our Lord, our savior, Chris Sawyer. Now the game allowed you to build pretty complex theme parks using a range of different roller coasters, rides and stalls, as well as allowing you to build your own custom roller coasters. Well, I'm quite proud of that. And as you can imagine, with a name like RollerCoaster Tycoon, roller coasters were the focus. However, today we're going to be doing the complete opposite. We are going to be completing RollerCoaster Tycoon without using roller coasters. But first I'm going to move over to OpenRCT 2 because this game is not designed for the modern day. This is actually how the game records because it's such low quality resolution. Look at it. Anyway, so here we are, the modern day version, OpenRCT 2. It's completely free and it makes the game, well, playable on modern computers. Right, so to start this challenge, we're going to be doing one of the scenarios. The question is, do we do beginner parks or do we just try and go straight in with a challenging park? Like Amity Airfield, perhaps. The objective in this one is to get 3,000 guests in your park at the end of October year 4, with a park rating of at least 600. Sod it, how challenging can it be? Alright, so this is Amity Airfield, huh? You can see it's an old abandoned runway with lights at the end, in the strongest shape. With a big watchtower, but more importantly, lots of space. So this is the entrance. The park is currently closed. We should probably keep it like that for now. It costs 10 quid to get in. Oh, it's actually quid as well. No dollars in this game. And to start, we're going to need some money-making things. So we can't use this tab, the new roller coasters. Although, is a bobsleigh coaster actually a coaster? Perhaps I can use that one. I don't know. But we'll start first. We'll get the shops in. The food center. Oh man, there is a lot of food to choose from. So people are going to come in here. I'm going to let them walk a little bit. Just get a feel for the place. I really thought you could zoom in more on this game. This is as far as I can zoom in. Is that right? I don't know. Anyway, let's build a burger stand. A candy floss stand. Which I was always scared of as a kid. It's pretty terrifying to look at. I was going to say a popcorn stand. I always assumed that was a popcorn stand. But no, it's a chicken nugget stall. We should probably get something sweet as well. Let's get the fruity ices stall, as well as an actual popcorn stand. And finally, some places to have a drink. So we'll have the classic drink stall, as well as a hot chocolate stall. All right, next up, the money-making capacities of these. You wanna make sure same price throughout park is ticked, and you want to increase these a little bit. Let's get a quid profit per item. Alright, so they're all set up. Next up, we want some other money-making things. And generally, I like to go with the information kiosk near the start. We'll put it in this corner because you can see it's accessible from different corners. Are you sure I can't zoom in further? I swear I used to be able to zoom in further in this game. Alright, I've sort of zoomed in further. I've made everything a bit bigger though, but at least that's good for viewers. You can see what I'm looking at now. So in the information kiosk, which we'll be renaming to Ripoff Station 1, the old trickaroo we'll be doing, we'll be making sure the same price throughout. We'll be increasing the park map price, but also we'll be increasing the umbrella price to a maximum price of 20 quid, because when it rains, people want umbrellas. So, sorted. Let's get the park open now. And because I don't want people to get lost, they're pretty good at getting lost, I will not lie. We're going to delete some of these paths, which sort of brings me on to my other money-making technique, digging up this runway. Yep, every time we delete a path, we get 10 quid. But before we get too far, we do actually really need to build some rides. So we've got all sorts. We have the transport rides, which aren't very fun, if I'm honest. We then have the gentle rides, which are sort of aimed at kids, but people like them. I think this is a good place to start. So we'll put in a Ferris wheel, probably right at the start to really get people interested. So we'll do an entrance there, an exit over there. And let's give this a test run, make sure it's up to standard. You'll notice we cannot change the admission price. It's always free. That's why we charge a tenner to get into the park. And the test is complete. This is a very exciting ride of low, low, and low. But still, it's open now, and maybe we'll attract our first visitors. Or maybe we won't. Perhaps we need some more rides. Something for the thrill seekers. Now, this is basically a Ferris wheel, but on crack. So I think we'll shove this over here a little bit. We'll give it a test run, and look, we've already got our first guest. Lindsay C. You don't look very happy. What's wrong? Oh, they're hungry. Well, thankfully, there's loads of food for you to enjoy. So go spend your money over there. They've got 72 quid in their pocket. And something I need to make sure I'm doing in my research. I don't want to research roller coasters because they're banned. But everything else will be researched. We will be unlocking all of those. The other thing we'll need as well. We've got some rides. We've got some stalls and things. We're going to need some mechanics and handymen. So we'll come up here into staff. We'll hire a couple of handymen. And we'll be renaming these after our Patreon. So no, you're not Handyman 1. You are Tesguin. Handyman 2? No. You are Aiden Farrell. Next up, we're going to want some mechanics. Because we have rides, they can break down. So we'll hire just one mechanic for now. And you'll be Ian. Okay, next up, to save on the litter and to give people a place to eat. I'm going to build like a little, I don't know, some sort of scenery thing. So I need to come into here. Go into the signs and footpaths one, and we're going to put some bins down. So we've got bins dotted around now. I'm then going to do some benches about as well. Generally, you want these near your food places. So I think I'll do a load of benches up there. I'll do some in this middle path as well. Hopefully, as people grab their food, they'll sit down on the benches and enjoy somewhere nice. I should probably put some like flowers and stuff about as well. Perhaps some tulips behind those benches. Isn't that nice? And over here, we'll do some roses or whatever they are. Right, so you can see over at Ferris Wheel 1, there's people enjoying it. There's people on there. And we're actually attracting lots of visitors to the park now. We've got 58 guests. If we come up here to the top right, we can click on guests and we can see what they're thinking. I want to go home is the most popular one. Okay, let's close that. I think what these guys need are some more rides. So we'll build a launched freefall. We can choose how high we want this. We probably don't want to go too high, but I think we'll go to about there. And we've got to change the color scheme. We've got to match the one next to it. So I think we want sort of gray with red highlights. Yeah, I think that looks good. I'm also going to change the station style. Yeah, we'll get space ones. And then we don't want an upward launch. No, no, no. We want a downward launch. So that means they'll go to the top and then they'll just drop. Oh, that was a rhyme. So whilst that's testing, we will change the style of this one to match. So station style needs to be space. Oh, yes, that's much better. This is going to be our space area. Oh, and look at that. The rain has come. The rain has come. Yes, look. Every single umbrella is 20 quid. And what I might do, I might shove another one of those up here just so people don't have to walk so far to buy them. So information kiosk, I think we'll go there. Get it open. You can see prices are all matched. And hopefully we'll sell a load more umbrellas. But of course, we very importantly need to rename this. Much better. And now the money is flying up. Let's get this coaster open. And then I feel like this area, it's looking good, but I feel like it's lacking. And perhaps if I change the name to the shaft, because it is a bit of a shaft. And then this hardcore Ferris wheel, we'll also change this to be the left nut. Which means we're definitely missing something else, aren't we? Yes, yes we are.
Few moments later.
Right, much better. Oh, I love that they're like... Oh, this is so wrong. This is so wrong. Anyway, the right nut is now open. The left nut is also open. Things are looking good. Guests are flying in. How are the profits doing? We're making a loss every year. I was going to say because we're spending so much on ride construction, but that's not the case. We just need to get some more rides going ASAP. All right, since this is sort of a spacey area, let's get these space ball things. And no, they're not space rings. They're space balls, you idiot. Anyway, the space balls are now open. They're very popular. There's people queuing up for those. How's the food situation looking? That's making a loss. That one's making a loss. That one's making a lot. Are any of these making profit? The burger stall got to be making profit. Oh, man. All right, we're making huge losses on those. But yes, it's raining, which means the money is going to fly up again. And the park rating is actually pretty good. 779. Although I would be worried if I was riding the shaft in a storm like this. Lightning rod. Literally rod. All right, next up, I've just sort of realized we don't have any toilets. So we'll go into the shops. We'll scroll down. Where are the toilets? There they are. We definitely need a toilet. I'm going to shove it in there. Isn't that cool? Right, let's get that open. Oh my god, I've just looked at these guest thoughts as well. The right nut was great. The shaft looks too intense for me. Oh. Oh man. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. I'm noticing there's quite a bit of vom about though. I might hire another handyman or two. And we're probably at the size where we might need a security guard. So, new handyman. Miggies, welcome to the team. And then our new security guard. Who is that gonna be? I know someone that will suit that one very nicely. That's EGB, definitely. Alright, nice. Next up, we gotta keep building. We gotta keep our pace on. So keeping with the space theme, we could go with the flying saucers. Keeping with the color theme, that's looking good. Although sat on grass, I'm not really a fan of that. So perhaps we can make this... What do you want to go for? Moon or Mars? I reckon Mars will be better. So let's grab all of that. Oh, that costs a lot. 490 quid to paint the ground. You are having a giraffe, mate. What the hell? I've just spunked like 3 grand painting the ground. People better appreciate this. Right, we could also add some Martian theming. I forgot about theming. It does actually help your rides as well. It makes the excitement a little bit more extreme. So we will bung a few of these Tesla coils. Not Testa coils. Tesla coils. All about the place, because we know that's what Mars is all about, apparently. We'll do some Martian objects in the background just to freak people out while they're queuing up. Don't know what any of these things are, really, but they're definitely Martian. All right, there we have it. That place is looking banging. The only thing that would make it better is changing the footpaths. Oh, it costs 6 quid every time, but I think it's worth it. Yeah, that's looking very Martian. Right, I think it's time for an observation tower. Let's allow people to look over our park. So we'll shove that there, and we will build it pretty high. It only costs 19 quid for each meter of this. Yeah, how about a castle theme? We're like medieval as we enter the park. There we go. The observation tower is now open. People queuing up, but once again, it's raining. And you know what that means. Ka-ching. Right, guests are complaining about the amount of puke everywhere. If you look down there, it's absolutely disgusting. Now, something we can do, we can build a first aid room, which should reduce the amount of puke. I think it's sort of to do with this area, the Martian area. It's a bit hardcore for my guests. So perhaps if we were to shove one of those in there, name it appropriately, and then hopefully that will reduce the amount of puke in the park without me having to invest in more handymen. Although I think I do just need more handymen. There's so much puke. So handyman 4, you are now Ashes. Welcome to the team. Get sweeping that puke. I'll tell you what, as we're attracting so more people, let's up the price. Let's go up to 15 quid. We got a lot of rides in here. Time to make some profit. Right, in the midst of all that, we unlocked a new ride, the Magic Carpet. So I don't know if this fits with the Martian or the castle theme, but I think having this nestled in the trees over here might be quite nice. So we'll plonk that there. I'm going to rename this to Matt's chest hair because it is known as the Magic Carpet. Everyone wants a ride. I can't believe I kept a straight face while I said that. And then that is open. We are good to go with the Magic Carpet. And then I might build some mini helicopters because that's not a roller coaster technically. It's a gentle ride. But you can literally build these on top of everything. So what I might do, I might build this up in the air over this path. So we'll do a fairly long entrance. And then we're just going to literally just fly over all the rides and stuff. And there we go. People are flying around them like no one's business. I want to go on something more thrilling than doing a helicopter. Oh, I'm such a child. I've been queuing for Matt's chest hair for ages. That's right, Matt's chest hair coming to the merch store soon. Ooh, can you imagine? Right, we're in year 2. What's the aim of this game actually? The aim is by the end of year 4 to have 3,000 guests. So at the end of this year, I'm going to be halfway there. And we only have 500 guests. Oh, wow. We really need to start attracting people and expanding. Thankfully, we have now unlocked the motion simulator. That will attract some people. This definitely goes in Mars. All right, and as we're completely out of rides, I think what I might have to do is start building the same rides, but naming them differently so people don't realize. So Matt's chest there, that's a hell of a queue over there. People are loving that. Oh, and the Ferris wheel, to be fair. But none of those fit on Mars, so I'm going to build a new area, probably over here. And what should the theme be? Let's spunk all my money on ice. 1,300 quid gone. But now we have the frozen rug, which means as we've opened a whole new area, we can probably up the price, right? 25 quid. I'll tell you what, money is very low. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start selling some merch. So we got hat stalls. We're going to up the price quite significantly. And of course, they're going to be hard hats. So it's called Safety First, and they're all yellow. of course. This hat from Safety First is really good value. Nice, I'm glad you agree. It will keep you safe on all the rides. Look at them. They're all safe now. Look at Johnny C. He is happy. Anyway, we need some more rides up in this place. But yeah, there you go. We've finally got some competition for the original shaft. We have a cold shaft. A cold shaft was great. I want to go on something more thrilling than an even bigger shaft. Oh dear, Matt. What have you become? Ooh, and shall we go with the top spin? That's a new ride. So I think what we'll do, we'll shove it there. We'll call it Brain Freeze, because what we're going to do, as you can see, these rides, they sort of lean over the edge a bit. So if we come into scenery, we can just put a load of fountains at the front, which are going to be ice cold. Then you can see as the guests come forward, they get their face filled with water. They're freezing cold, dunked in. Nice. Right, and then I've just opened a new Ferris wheel called Definitely Not Ferris Wheel 1. So the people should think it's a new ride. And oh my goodness, there's a lot of puke up here. I think we're gonna have to get some more first aid rooms in the go. Man, look at all the safety in here. So many hats. Which reminds me, I never finished building everything. We got t-shirt stools, and it needs to be a $5. Oh yeah. We're also gonna sell some balloons. Some poo brown balloons. I honestly want to see if people buy these. Oh, don't they look appetizing? Yes, people are buying them. But money is no longer an issue. We're flying for the money. Guests not doing great. We need to get to 3,000. We're not even a third of the way there. We're nearly halfway through our journey. But for now, I think I'm just going to add a load more rides and we'll see how we're doing in a year or so. Right, so it's been a little while now. You can see we're in October of year 3. So we've only got a year remaining and a little bit. But check out the guests. We've got 3,000 very close to. And we got 60 grand in the bank. So at the start of the park, nothing much has changed. We've added a few more shafts, a few more testicles. Just to make people feel comfortable here. We then go into the Mars section where we've added quite a bit of scenery in this one. Pretty much all the same rides you saw before. We've got a few more Spaceballs. These are Spaceballs but new. And I haven't touched the ice section. That is absolutely fine, although it's completely covered in sick. Hang on. We need to hire some more blimmin' handymen. I'm going to plop you down there and then I'm going to rename you to Joe the Smiter. Now, we've also got loads of other new handymen. We've got a few new mechanics as well, including Repair Guru. I figured he'd be very useful. Actually, they're all busy. We've still only got one security guard as well, AGB. They know what they're doing. Oh, by the way, I remembered this as well. Look, look. Can you see that balloon? Ready? Nice. See, little things like that make this game an absolute gem. We've added to our food stores. We've now got one of all the food things, although I'm pretty sure we've unlocked quite a few more. Yeah, we can now sell sunglasses, so they are going in there. Of course, we're getting profit. So when it rains, we get profit. When it's sunny, we get profit. Basically, we always get profit. Right, and speak of the devil, it's now raining, so let's watch the money come flying in. In fact, we've just hit 69,000. Nice. And unfortunately, in terms of our researching, you can see there's only roller coasters and shops left to research. We've researched everything we can. And sadly, that means there's only 5 types of thrill rides in this park. However, I have gone quite to town with the motion simulators, yes. This is a Tron themed area. We have Tron 1 to Tron 21. They're literally all showing the exact same show. And they're pretty much all full as well. Tron 15 ain't doing so well. But look, there is an advertising campaign out for Tron 11. There's 5 weeks remaining on that. But yeah, people are loving the Tron. That is it. That is our small little park. Oh no, guests are dropping like flies. The park rating has gone down as well. What is going on? The green left nut has broken down. No! Oh, the path is disgusting. Okay, we need a lot more handymen and women. So, Radium Fox, Shadance, Shade with a 3, Alex Nicoletti, and Troy. Welcome to the team all. You need to sweep some sick up fast. I think I also need some new mechanics. Can you see down here the park benches? They're completely ruined. Oh, I'm misremembering. Mechanics, do they not fix benches? I thought they did. Right, come on, Powell. Come on. Oh, he's not doing it. Right, well, as you can see, they're pretty much all smashed up. So I'm going to go round and replace them manually because I'm an idiot. There you go. That seems to have fixed the park rating. We're back up to 922. We were at 1,000. I'm pretty nervous about the number of guests, though. We only just got to 3,000 before. How am I going to attract some new people without building roller coasters? It's so hard. No, that's not what she said. All right, I think another magic carpet there could help. This is a new original ride. That will fool them. Perhaps we need some more Tron rides. I mean, people are loving them. Look how busy the queues are. They're literally all the same film. Or maybe I should spend my money on scenery. Will that attract people? Can make this green area dinosaurs.
I thought that was incredible.
There we go. People love dinosaurs. Oh, we're over 3,000 guests now as well. Okay, how long do we have left? It's June. We've got to October. There was this little sort of engineering method I used to use back in the day. Yeah, so when we get close, I'll show you what it is and we'll use it. But I think for now, I've just got to keep on building. Perhaps I'll add to our snow area. All right, a bobsleigh is not a roller coaster, right? Surely. That's not cheating. That is not cheating. All right, I'm building one. I don't care if it's cheating. I do care, but it's not cheating. So we'll rename this the Strongest Icicle. And why is it called that, might you ask? Well, don't know. It just is. It just is. And the rating on this, high excitement, high intensity, and medium nausea. That is perfect. There we go. It's open. People are rushing over to this. Look, the queue is filling up like anything. All right, Alcock, we are actually dropping guests like anything. We've got the red arrow. It's August. We got to last till October. I think I'm going to spend the rest of my 70 grand on flowers. Right, we're nearly there. It's October. I am going to do my little cheeky special thing that I like to do. So if we just rotate about the entrance. So you can see that is the entrance. There's people coming. There's people going. However, we can stop that. We can do a bit of engineering. So we can place a sign there and we can say no entry. That means people cannot leave the park. They are stuck inside. Our guest numbers will not decrease. But yeah, I think the game changer here was building 21 different vehicles that all show the same film in Tron. People absolutely love that. And I think the flowers probably helped as well. Not to mention the strongest shape. Oh no, I've completely cocked it. No, look at my park rating. Oh, I'm an idiot. Everyone's complaining they can't leave. Get rid of that bloody no entry sign. How do I get rid of it? I can't click on it. All right, people, you can leave now, please. No, don't do this to me. I got so close. Our park rating's only 215. There's a day left. I cocked it last minute. I got cocky. I got so cocky. I've literally ruined this. Look at my park rating. I did that to myself. Oh, it just jumped back up. We've got a day. We've got a day. Come on. Oh, we failed. Oh, what a waste of 3-4 hours. Oh, and look. Now my park rating. Is it above 600? Yep, 698. Cheers, game. It's literally back up to 995 a day later. Awesome. Thank you, game. Appreciate that. Oh, I've only got myself to blame. Anyway, guys, that was RollerCoaster Tycoon 2. It was very nice to come back to this game. I've missed it a lot. If you got any suggestions for any other challenges I could try in this game, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace, love, and Matt being cocky, so he ballsed it up despite all the flowers and strongest shapes. Bye!